Okay, hey guys, this one's going to be a quick video because there are just a lot of vocabulary words on here, so I'm just going to hit every slide. I'm just going to read through the definitions. If you need more time to write it down, then please pause it. So you guys will be able to understand the difference between area, surface area, and volume, know the difference between 2D and 3D shapes, and then classify 3D solids from their nuts and diagrams. So these two links, if you go to the normal one, you can click on those and watch the quick videos. The first one's like 2 minutes and the second one is like 3 minutes, so it won't take you that long. It just goes through 2D shapes and 3D shapes and the difference between some kind of solids, 3D solids. So some definitions for you. 2D is flat. An example would be a circle, a square, a rectangle, triangle. 3D takes up space. So a cube, a sphere, a prism, a house, a pool, that all takes up space. Surface area is the sum of all the areas of the faces on a 3D solid. So it's the outside of an object, and it is always going to be in square units. Volume is the number of cubic units needed to fill the space inside a 3D figure. This is inside of an object, and it is always in cubic units. So surface area, we're taking the area of all of the faces on the solid and adding them together, and then volume, we're talking about the inside of the solid. So surface area or volume. An enclosed trailer that you would bring to, why is that not working? That you would move with would be volume, and we abbreviate volume as V. The outside of a refrigerator would be surface area, and we abbreviate surface area in our formulas as SA. The ocean would be volume. Amount of soil in a planter would be volume. Wrapping paper would be surface area, and then an Amazon box, it could be surface area for the outside, and then it would be volume for the inside, depending on what you are talking about there. A net is a 2D diagram that you can fold to form a 3D shape. All the surfaces are in one view. So with our 7.1 notes, we're going to be drawing nets. So these are important to know. Some of you guys struggle with looking at a 3D shape, so if we have the nets, you can look at all of the surfaces and all of the lengths of the edges. So the first one is a cube, the next one is a triangular prism because we have two triangles as its bases, and then the next one is a square pyramid because the base is a square. Pyramids always come together in one point at the top. The next one is a prism, or you could call it a rectangular prism or a square prism depending on what the lengths are. The next one is a cone, and then the last one is a cylinder. Here's some more examples just in real life that you might see. They are all over the world. Maybe in your house, maybe at school, maybe at the grocery store, buildings. Okay, so a polyhedron, which was everything that you guys just saw in those real life pictures, is an enclosed solid made from polygons called faces. So basically anything that is an enclosed solid is a polyhedron. A prism is a polyhedron with two congruent faces called bases and flat sides, and prisms always have rectangles as the sides. A pyramid is a polyhedron with one polygon as a base and sides that meet at a single point. These ones, pyramids, always have triangles as sides. Not polyhedrons are any solid with a curved surface. So a cylinder, which is a solid with two congruent circular bases. A cone, which is a solid with a circular base and a smooth side that meets at one point. And then a sphere is a set of all points in space equidistant from a given point. The face of is a surface of a polyhedron. Each face is a polygon. So you'll have, squares, squares, triangles, rectangles, trapezoids, octagons, that kind of stuff. The edge is a line segment formed where two faces intersect or meet. So you might have two rectangles meeting, or you might have two triangles meeting. The vertex of a polyhedron is a point where three or more faces meet. So think about a corner. A vertex on a graph is different. A vertex on a triangle is different. A vertex of an angle is different. Vertex of a polyhedron is where three or more faces meet. So I want you guys to go ahead and do these on your own, and then you can play the video, but I will go through this and go through. So a triangular prism, an example of a triangular prism here. So prism has to have rectangle sides, and then it has to have two triangles as its bases. So that would be F. A cone would be M. Octagonal pyramid, that has 8 sides on the bottom, so that would be E. A hexagonal pyramid would be I. A sphere is L. Rectangular prism would be B, because we can't be sure that that has all the same lengths for the bases. A pentagonal pyramid would be C. A cylinder would be J. A rectangular pyramid is G. A pentagonal prism would be H. Octagonal prism is K. Triangular pyramid is A, and then a hexagonal prism is D. I went through also and named how many vertices, edges, and faces it had. So if you can do that, that would be great as well. So for example, for number 1, it has 4 vertices, it has 6 edges, and then it has 4 faces. And I really don't have enough room to write all this here. So go ahead and go through that. And then if you want to check your answers, you can come up and see me once you're done with the notes.